Hi there, I'm Kat Matson and I call myself a business catalyst because I like sparking ideas for peak business performance. Now at the moment I'm in Austin, Texas attending the South by Southwest Interactive Media Conference. So far we've had 2 days and the quality of the speakers has just been extraordinary. The quality of the people that I've met have just been extraordinary, and there are just too many good ideas that I'm seeing, hearing and thinking about that couldn't wait until I got back home to Australia to share in a traditional post. So excuse the quality of the video. It is being filmed on the new iPad 2 and it is being filmed just by me. So this is all about the information and the ideas, not so much about the video production. So what I want to do in a couple of very quick video posts over the next couple of days is just let you know about some of the ideas that have been sparked for me in hearing some different people talk about interactive media. I'm not going to try and do a summary, it's just too hard, but I just wanted to share some of these ideas because I know that for me sparking new ideas is one of the most powerful ways to build my business and to innovate in my business, and so I wanted to share some of those ideas with you too. So yesterday, some of the key themes that I came across was all about content creation. I saw a fantastic debate about the role of brands as publishers. There was a lot of toing and froing about whether brands should be publishers and how that impacts the role of traditional or, let's say, less new journalism. One of the interesting things for me that came out of that whole debate was that brands are being told that they need to become publishers, that they are being told that they need to become thought leaders or information providers in their industry. From a small and medium business perspective, that places an incredible burden on already time-pressed marketers. So as one of the panellists actually said, was that, marketers aren't publishers. They don't have the skills most of the time to publish good content. So the question then was raised in terms of, well, why are we publishing new content? Why aren't we curating content that is valuable for our audience? So then, of course, the next question that comes from that for small businesses is, well, what is the information that your market need to hear? What is the information that your market are struggling to get their hands on in a timely and relevant way? I don't necessarily have any answers on that one, but it was an interesting conversation in terms of, well, rather than continuing to produce vanilla or meh content, let's curate some of the really good stuff. Another thing that then led from that conversation for me anyway was a conversation around business models. Over the last 12 months, I have been struggling a lot with this notion of just providing information for free in the hope that something happens out of it. One of the very interesting things that came out of a couple of different conversations yesterday was that your business model actually needs to be lined up to sit behind that content creation or that content curation. We heard from David Meerman Scott, the author of Marketing Lessons from the Grateful Dead. For those who don't know, the Grateful Dead is an extraordinarily successful band. And one of the things that they actually did was broke the rules of business model. They really enjoyed touring, and they also realised that they were making a lot of money from touring. So rather than doing what the traditional music or band business model was, which was sell albums and tour in order to sell the albums, these guys just toured. They made their concerts really accessible, they sold tickets, and there was a guy in the room who had been to a Grateful Dead concert 250 times. There's a whole other story that goes on in that, but what the idea that was sparked for me was, as business owners, we have to stop jumping on the latest bandwagon for how to build a business in today's social media / online world. It's not just about necessarily creating free content and giving it away. That might be part of the strategy, but you need to have a wider and strong business model sitting behind it. My other key lesson around all of that too was don't be afraid to have a voice. We discussed yesterday that if the model now is to create content, then we're going to see a lot of really boring vanilla, how's your father content produced over and over and over again, and that's just information pollution. So one of the things that the speakers were saying, particularly the authors of Content Rules, which was C.C. Chapman and Anne Hadley, awesome book by the way, so get your hands on it. they were saying, well, have a voice. Now, the thing that sparked for me there was we often hear people tell us to find our voice. You already know your voice. All you have to do is express it. So whether it's video posting, blogging, quick tweets, Facebook pages, just express your voice. Their other number one tip, which I found really valuable, was to actually design your editorial calendar. So you're not sitting there every Monday morning asking yourself, oh no, what am I going to write about or what am I going to speak about this week? It's already mapped out. And so you know how your blog posts are going to feed, your Twitter feed is going to influence your Facebook updates. That's 5.5 minutes now, so I'm going to sign off. There'll be more video posts as I get the opportunity to. It is noisy here. It is often very difficult to find a quiet space to do a video post. But keep watching my Twitter stream at Kat Matson. Keep watching Facebook, both my personal page if you're connected to me there, but also Alito Fusion, and the details for that are in the notes below. I'll give you an update later on about the gaming discussions that were had yesterday as well, which were just outstanding. Here I was thinking that I wasn't a gamer. Apparently I am. And there are some extraordinary implications for what's going on in the gaming layer and how that's going to interact with the social media space over the next decade. I hope you're having fun, and I hope you found this video useful. Pass it on, make comments, and I'll see you next time.